Here we go, Monday 7 on 7. Pretty sure this is go. Oh no, it isn't. It's fire. Okay. So, we got fire left, which means one step, slant, sell the slant, whip back outside, working to 5. Doesn't have to be exactly at 5. You, inside guy, you're working a 7-yard post corner, running to space. So now here's the thing about this. I actually didn't draw this very well. You got to assume this guy's playing cover 3, so he's going to drop. The safety's going to drop. So we should be running our corner route in between the two guys. So it might be a little bit duller, I guess, less sharp of a cut against single high safety. That's kind of the idea. So we're trying to pick on the flat defender. If the flat defender stays on and honors this, we should be throwing the whip. Assuming it's not man. If this guy happens to jump the whip route, then we might be able to take a shot at the corner behind it. At any time during this, I don't like the front side. I can go back side. I got stick stop back here, 5 yards. Turn around, 5 yards, turn around. I'm pretty sure we should be sending the back this way. I'm pretty sure I'm tagging it to that side. So also, let's say I started looking at this side. Here's what I don't have time to do. I don't have time to look at this side and say, oh, I don't like it, and then turn around and look here. What I should probably do is turn here, oh, I don't like it. I don't like either one of these guys. Just dump it down to the running back. Or take off and run. Either of those two. You guys, just in case, like we get scramble rules or something, if I don't get the ball, I've turned around, I don't get the ball right away, I'm hanging. Start working out to the sideline. We talked about that. I don't get the ball, turn and go up the sideline on a stop and go. So let's see how that went. So I'm reading the flat defender, this guy right here. Okay, throw the whip right now. I don't know what happened with the other linebacker. So we might have to look at, this is for me obviously. So what happens, that's interesting because the running back goes opposite. And that Will linebacker's screaming out of there. I'm not really sure what he's doing. So, again, it's 7 on 7. They know we're passing. These guys are not taking a run read. They're going right to their drops. I actually like this. Good execution. Nice pass and catch. We got about 7 yards before any contact. That's really good. What's this? Go slant. All right, so they have banshee coverage. I don't know if you know what that means, but basically this guy on the snap of the ball is going to completely forget about number 2 and run out here to cover the flat immediately. And that happens to be the way that we're throwing. Okay, no problem. He runs out here and gets underneath the slant route. That's why we have the back. Okay, I don't know if we have time. So here's the thing. The other thing I would be aware of, if something like this were to happen, this would be the one and only time that we should throw the ball to the inside receiver. Okay? Now, normally you're supposed to run through his inside shoulder, right? Well, if he disappears, stay on your landmark and turn and look for the ball right now. The next guy is this guy. If he can get, in front of you, he's an awfully good player. I don't think he can. So this would be the one and only time where quarterback, we're reading this guy anyway. If he screams out of there to cover the slant, throw the ball inside. Okay, so we're both on the same page. Inside receiver. I should be looking at this guy anyways. I'm aiming to run through his inside shoulder, right? Well, if he completely disappears, I'm already inside of him. All I have to do is turn and look for the ball. Don't stop. Continue running up your landmark, but we will stop and we will catch and throw you the ball right now and might score a touchdown. I don't know. If not, if I don't like it, it gets gummed up in here. Check the ball down to the back or take off. I should be mirrored on the other side. This guy should be running. That's not real good. Through his inside shoulder up the hash, clearing the way for my buddy. This is press man, kind of hard. Might have to take a hard stem outside and come back underneath. Do not run around him. So, I mean, they might have us here. Again, this is 7 on 7. They know it's a pass. Oh, yeah, see, so we're getting walled off right there. Number he's walling off. That's fine. They got us here, and that's okay. So that being said, I don't like the slant, and I can pivot my attention back this way and throw the ball to the back.
Nana told me where the remote.
We're not going to have time for that. We're not. There's no pass rush. There's no line. I don't have time for that. Trips. Not really sure. Oh, this is go. Okay. So two things. You're not tagged. You have to stay. We're trying to throw the ball down the field, which means we really can't protect with 5. This is just regular go right out of trips. Here's what I like. This matchup. One of these two outside matchups. Press man. You can't tell me that they're that much better than us. We need to win this. You're probably a little bit too wide because he's going to jam me and he's going to force me outside. So I would move in a little bit, give myself some space to work to the outside. All right. He's press man, give myself some space. You kind of don't have a choice. You kind of have to be this wide. So that being said, we need to work press release a little bit. We'll get to that. I'll talk to Coach Norman about it. That's fine. Bad. Okay. I need to get to the far hash, dude. Far hash. I think that's Calvin. You didn't have a very good practice today, Calvin. We need to get better. We need to learn. Hopefully you're watching this right now. If not, then it's a waste of time. So there's what we're looking at. Boom, boom. If I'm releasing from there, then I got that. Back, you have to stay. Regular go, you have to stay. If I don't tag you with a flare or a spin, you have to stay. Exception, book and under. Book and under, you flare opposite. Everything else, I either tag you or you stay in the protection. So you're killing us. Actually, both of you guys are wrong. What were both of you guys doing over here? This is sophomore? All right, yeah. So sophomores. This is why we're doing this, man. You guys got to learn. Landmarks. If you didn't watch the earlier videos, watch the earlier videos. I don't know how else to explain it to you. You either want to be good or you want to continue to make mistakes. There's our 4 landmarks. We need to get there. You're too wide, although I understand you're fighting the press. Continue to leverage that guy a little bit so you can get at least back in here a little bit. You should be over there. You should be over there. You're too wide, but you knew that from your alignment. So we don't have a really good play here. If I was a quarterback, I would take off and run on this one because we don't have anything else. Don't hold. Get out. Run. And I know it's 7-on-7. Take off and run. Don't develop bad habits. Don't hold the ball.
Not as easy as you are. What are you doing? Get me out of here. You kept trying to net these monarchs.
This looks like fire to the right. Okay, so it's kind of hard to distinguish what's going on here. Let's assume this is press man. Stop is not a great route against press man. All right, so we got a couple of choices. Attack his leverage and run by him. That's fine. Take him out of the play. All right, or run your stop and then be ready to turn and pivot and get up. Over here, it kind of looks like press man. So routes have to be good in order for this to work. We're too shallow, and he didn't give a very good stick move either. So the route is supposed to be run at 7 yards. Here's 7 right there. Let's see where you break. Whoops. At about 4. And you're running like this banana. I don't want this. It can't be that because if I don't make a stick move, he can stay with me. Actually, the ball is very well thrown. He throws you to where you should be. Nice job, quarterback. This is a good job executing by the quarterback. He throws you open. The route's not very good. He rewards you with catching or with throwing you a pass that you can catch. So good execution from the quarterback. Not so great in terms of the routes. We're going to have to deal with man coverage, guys. So we need to start working against that. This is good practice. We can get you some strategies in press release, beating. So you're too tight. Too tight. It's not a terrible route. If you're man, you got to shake him. So I really need to sell the slant, pivot, and get back out. You could bring him in a little bit deeper and pivot and get back out. Okay, but not bad.
Martin, think you're tough, huh? Think you're really ferocious. Well, the lion does, brother.
Trips.
It's a honey badger.
Okay, that looks like go, I guess. Oh, yeah. Okay. So,
The honey
not
badger
awful. Here's what I can tell you. This guy, run to the hash. Run to the hash. Run to the hash. 10 yards. I didn't run past him. Curl. 10 yards. I did run past him. Continue up the hash. This is the decent job of getting across. I should be maybe somewhere in the 20-yard neighborhood. So let's see if that happened. Okay, so right at this point, actually, let me back it up a little bit. As soon as you clear this linebacker, start bringing it more across this way. That way, this guy has longer to cover. By continuing to drift upfield, you run right into coverage. I want you to get over here so we can throw it. We could actually throw the ball to you right now, and you'd be open. Like we could throw it to the hash, and you'd catch it. We can't throw it to you if you continue to drift upfield this way, though. Good over here. The ball should be out. I mean, in my opinion, if we're throwing, this is a really nice job curling. Both guys on the outside, really good, really good. The ball should be away. Okay. We talked about matchups here. Solo receivers, pretty good option on go because the game plan for our defense would be, well, the outside linebacker is going to be trying to help on the inside vertical. Well, that means there's nobody out here, right? So if I don't beat him, curl up, there's nobody in the passing lane. Throw the ball. Get it out there right now. Running back, good job staying in protection this time. So, yeah, when you pumped it, the ball should have been out. We still get a completion. I don't know if that's always going to happen. I don't know if we have the time for that, but good play otherwise. You knew the decision to make. You made the right decision. Get the ball out. No idea what this is. Perhaps I should write these plays down. Okay, right now it looks like go. Oh, I know what this is. We called go stop. We called go stop. Okay, and this is mainly a sophomore girl. Okay, we called go stop. Stop is a 5-yard route. Boom, go stop right there. 5 yards. Boom, stop, 5 yards right there. You guys take the lid off of this. Help your buddy be a good teammate. Run through his inside shoulder. Take the lid off. Okay, so go stop. It's catch, set my feet, throw. Catch, set my feet, throw. See, he wants to throw it. He wants to throw it, and we have a good lane to throw it in. If I back this up, Michael's ready to deal it. Watch, Michael's ready to throw right now. The ball's in the ball's loaded. He's ready to throw it. You're already past the 5-yard mark. We need to stop and turn around. We get a completion. We catch the ball. Okay, same thing over here on this side. Go stop is 5 yards. Let's take a look at the inside, guys. No, I can't do that. You cannot widen. I have to go underneath this guy and make him contact me. How are we doing over here? Yeah, that's pretty good. See, this is awesome. You occupied 2 defenders. This is great. You might think, oh, I'm getting my butt kicked. Nuh-uh. You're demanding 2 people. You're getting double cover right now, which means if I wanted to throw this way, look at that window. Wide open. That's being a good teammate right there. You just helped your buddy. I know we don't throw the ball out here, but that's good. Now we got nowhere to go. All right, so again, take off and run. Don't get in bad habits. Don't hold the ball. Looks like fire to both sides. Okay. It's hard to say which way we called it. Let's see. I'm guessing we called it right. I'm guessing we called fire right. So stick, stop. It's no longer mirrored. Learn, watch the videos, understand the idea. This is fire right, flare right. This is actually good by the 2 receivers here. Back. Okay, we might have to think about where are we sending the back, because coverage right now, he's covered. Everybody's covered. Okay, that's fine. Throw the ball away. Actually, I mean, throwing it to the running back now is not a bad choice. He can make one guy miss. He's not open. He's not particularly open. And I mean, we don't really have time. None of one of these 2 guys are open. So problem is we ran the wrong route back here. So we're kind of, we don't have anywhere to go. We can't throw the ball to this guy. And then the other thing is, okay, I didn't get it. I'm going to start working out to the sideline on the stick route. So apparently we need to do more teaching of that so that we can remember what we're doing. Or we can watch more videos, I don't know. But not a sack, the ball is thrown out of bounds. I can live with that. Go slant, looks like. Alright, so again, I mean, not terrible in terms of, so, okay, we got the Banshee coverage again, right? So this guy screamed out of here. I should turn and look for the ball right now. As soon as this guy crosses my face, I should turn and look, and I could throw a dart in there. It's got to be a line drive, but I could get it in there. Okay, so now let's say I don't have that. I'm not going to continue to hold the ball and chuck it downfield, all right? I'm going to dump it off to the running back or take off and run. It's a quick game concept. I don't have time to hold the ball. I don't have that. Watch, check it out. So this guy's going to chase the slant inside. What happens if I throw the ball to the running back? There's nobody out here. This guy's backpedaling, right? This guy's trailing the slant inside. He would have to stop what he's doing to get back out here to try to make a play. You know, we check it down to the back. We got a pretty good play there. So, you know, just food for thought there. I understand what you're trying to do. That's not a good decision. Throwing the ball into coverage, we get it intercepted. Fire. Really good spot for the ball. I would like it thrown a little bit sooner. Like right now, the ball should be out. So it's like a half a second later. You make up for it by throwing it to a really good spot, and that's fine. We catch it and get upfield. Well, what's going on the backside? Actually, see, let's check the inside route first. There's 5. That's pretty good job. A little bit deep when you make your break, but it's okay. I think if you come off shallower, you actually might be able to run underneath this guy and get his hips turned. That's fine, but you're just a little bit too deep there. This should be at 7. It looks like you're breaking it at about 8 or 9. A little bit too deep. Backside should be stick stop. You could be wider. You should be out here outside the numbers. I like your width. Yeah, okay. Don't be in such a hurry to get out there, though, because what if I throw the stop right now? Let's just imagine I throw the stop. Show your chest first. Stop. I don't get it. Then move to the side, because now you're getting into his area. You should still be here. Ball's not thrown. Okay, I feel like I'm hanging out for a while. Now get to the outside. Running back, you're good. Pretty good execution on this play. We catch the ball and get upfield, throw it away from the defense, and get some decent yards before we get contacted. Don't run into defenders. Turn up the sideline and get what you can. Press man. Row. Oh, and then they get out of it. Okay, this is go switch. Great. Okay. So here's the problem. Here's the problem. Whoever this guy is, you don't come far enough inside. And this is what causes the corner to be able to make a play on you. Your landmark is the hash. You need to get to the hash. Here's why. This is what happens when you don't get to the hash. The corner can come over the top and make a play on you. If you're right here, working your way inside, there's no way he can get there. But that's got to be 3-4 yards away from the hash mark. Now this guy can make a play. We end up finishing it and making a nice catch, but we wouldn't even have to navigate this guy at all if you were where you're supposed to be. Pretty good job out here. I was looking at the opposite side as well. I think we're all right. Let's backtrack. All right, so we talked a little bit about capped, uncapped rules this morning as well. Yes, you're capped. Curl. You're capped too. The safety's on your side. You're not open, dude. The safety is on your side. You should be curling at 10 yards. So we've discussed it a couple of times now. We can no longer make these mistakes. I actually think you should be curling too, the inside guy coming out. Here's who you're reading. You're reading this guy. Can I run by this guy at 10 yards? No, I can't. Curl to the outside. I'm here. Can't get by him. Curl to the outside. You should be right here, right now. Which also, if you stop and break down, it might draw the corner up. And now this is clean completely. So you guys got to be good teammates for each other. If you do the wrong thing, you're hurting your teammate. My son's watching YouTube. I'm not a weirdo. It's not me. What do we got here? It's like fire. No. Cheap? Yeah. Okay, great. Nice catch. Set my feet. Get it out to the speed out. Great. Let's check the technique of the speed out guy. Yeah, it's good. It's good. You come back to catch the ball. I mean, I knew they do a pretty nice job at converging on it. The ball, believe it or not, kind of brings them back. So I'm one step, and it's like a slant to the outside. I'm trying to get the 5. As I'm going horizontally, I'm also going vertical at the same time. This is good over here. I like the spacing. I like you finding an open window. Don't get too far inside because I'm pretty sure this is defender. You don't want to run all the way into him. Let's check it one more time. Yeah, okay. No, it's not bad. I'd say that's not bad. And you're kind of reacting because the ball is being thrown. This is okay. Right, and that is all. So, again, hopefully you find that useful. We need to accelerate the learning process, guys. Hopefully every time we're talking about this, I'm not repeating the same mistakes in terms of landmarks, routes, where you should be, what we're thinking, and stuff like that. By the time we're done with this week, 7-on-7, we shouldn't be coaching up any of these same mental errors. Alignment. Where should I be on this particular route? Spacing. Running the correct route. Those things have to stop after this week. Let's continue to get better. Tomorrow's an offensive day. Let's have great focus. We're going to be installing some run action. I tinkered with 48-49 action a little bit. We're going to reintroduce it with kind of different route combinations and hopefully make more sense. So see you tomorrow. Get some rest. Stay cool. South.